Let's take a look at the wide range of interview formats available to you. Each approach brings its own strengths, and understanding them helps you design a thoughtful, equitable process that truly identifies who will thrive in your organization. Think of this as expanding your toolkit so you can select the right method for each role and each hiring need. Group interviews allow you to evaluate several candidates at the same time, making it incredibly efficient when you need to fill roles quickly. Beyond hearing how each person responds to the same questions, you also get a real-time glimpse into how they interact with others, whether they listen well, collaborate, communicate respectfully, or try to dominate the room. For roles that require teamwork, customer interaction, or leadership presence, these insights can be especially valuable. Panel interviews bring multiple voices into the conversation. This format allows a group of interviewers, often representing different departments or perspectives, to evaluate a candidate collaboratively. It widens the lens, reduces individual bias, and creates a more balanced, shared understanding of the candidate's strengths and development areas. Candidates also walk away with a clearer sense of the team and the organization's culture. Behavioral interviews focus on real examples from a candidate's past. Instead of hypothetical answers, you learn how they actually behaved in critical situations, navigating conflict, solving problems, collaborating with teams, or managing pressure. These stories provide powerful clues about how they will show up in similar situations at your organization, especially when aligned with key competencies for the role. Situational or hypothetical interviews shift the focus to the future. You present a scenario the candidate would realistically face in the role, and they walk you through how they would respond. This is especially helpful when hiring for positions that involve constant decision-making, strategic thinking, or customer-facing responsibilities. You get to see how they think, how they prioritize, and how they would align their judgment with the organization's expectations. Patterned interviews organize questions by themes, like teamwork, leadership, adaptability, or technical expertise. While candidates may be asked slightly different questions, the topics remain consistent. This ensures fairness while also allowing for a more personalized and conversational flow. It's a strong middle ground for teams that want structure without feeling too rigid. Directive or structured interviews follow a strict script of predetermined questions. They are incredibly useful when you need consistency, legal defensibility, and minimal bias. Every candidate gets the same questions, asked the same way, which makes comparisons far more objective. This format works especially well in high-volume hiring or when multiple interviewers will be scoring candidate responses. Non-directive interviews feel more like a natural conversation. You encourage candidates to take the lead by asking broad, open-ended questions that let them share their experiences, values, and communication style more organically. This approach can uncover deeper insights into motivation, personality, and fit. But because conversations vary widely, it's harder to compare candidates directly. Semi-structured interviews are often a favorite among HR professionals because they strike the perfect balance. You begin with a core set of consistent questions, but you also have the flexibility to probe deeper or follow up when a candidate says something interesting or meaningful. This approach supports fairness while also allowing for authenticity and depth. Stress interviews intentionally introduce tension, tight timelines, challenging questions, or unexpected scenarios to observe how candidates respond under pressure. While this technique must be used thoughtfully and ethically, it can be revealing for roles where staying calm under stress is essential. You're not trying to overwhelm candidates. You're trying to understand how they manage themselves in demanding situations. No single interview style fits every role or every organization. Effective talent acquisition requires choosing the interview type or combination of types that aligns with the job's responsibilities, the team's needs, and the competencies you are evaluating. Your goal is always the same: to gather meaningful, consistent, job-related information that helps you select the strongest candidate and support a fair, transparent hiring process.